Welcome everybody to TV Sports 27. We got people going crazy in the chat, ready to go for the Utah Utes college football playoff. We're going for 65 wins in a row. 65 consecutive wins, going for 4 straight 15-0 seasons, and we got the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Fiesta Bowl against Arkansas. We had the debate. Everyone debated who should be the number 4 spot. It's going to be Arkansas. They were the runners-up in the SEC championship. They were a high ranking, didn't fall out, and they're still at 11-2. Other teams that can prove themselves, and we go in-depth. Patreon.com. We had one guy saying he's going to sign up for Patreon. Patreon.com/TV Sports 27 if you want to see us go in depth with all the bowl matchups. But teams that got to prove themselves, Colorado have something to prove. We have South Carolina with something to prove. Ole Miss and Toledo both got something to prove, thinking they should have gotten the final spot as well. What was the other team out there? We had a couple other teams. The other game, of course, is going to be the here in this game, the Chick-fil-A Bowl, but the Peach Bowl, number 2 Florida, number 3 Oregon. So I don't know. What do you think? We got some solid matches. But we go in depth. Go on our Patreon page and we go really in depth. But a couple of teams that we're going to be keeping an eye out because it was a debate between Toledo, who was champions of the Alliance, between Colorado. They were in the discussion as well, but Virginia Tech as well, another team that has a shot to prove themselves. They were in the talk. So let's since the other game is scheduled to be played earlier, let's go ahead and simulate to see what our opponent would be for the national championship. So can we not just sim past this game? I thought we could. Maybe you can't. No, there's got to be a way to do it. It's got to be from another screen. Because I've done this before. Because how else do you know who you're going to play? Maybe instead of bowl games, you got to go to schedule. Maybe that's the problem there. Because we got to know who our opponent's going to be. All right? So, coming back to the Fiesta Bowl after we were here quite a number of years ago. Was against Texas that we beat in the Fiesta Bowl when we started our big run. Where the heck is the game at? Where'd Florida and Oregon go? Am I just missing it? So, there it is. God, I was missing. Okay. We're going to sim forward and find out whether it's the SEC champs or the Big Ten champs waiting for either us or Arkansas. And it is... Okay, I thought the game just crashed right there. Thank you very much. Yeah, autosave fine. So, we got to go back to it. So, Florida in pretty dominant fashion is going to be a return to the national championship for the SEC. It's been a while since the last SEC team has been to a title game. 31-14, the SEC champions basically dominate. Oregon scored early, and then it was all UF the rest of the way. So the SEC champs is either going to be an SEC championship rematch between Florida and Arkansas, or it's going to be Florida and Utah. Let's jump into it and find out right now on TB Sports. Let's see, we got to get the uniforms all. So let's get Arkansas all set up. Number 4, Arkansas. Why don't we switch them up? I've done the... I had done these guys, not those guys, these guys when we played them earlier this year. But since we're kind of in this different era, let's just put them. Should we just put them in the? Okay, let's shuffle up. Let's see what they would land on here. What kind of colors would we get? And it's gonna be Cardinal, so we'll put them. We'll put them in Cardinal red here, and then on our side. Maybe, should we go blackout? What do you think? It's been a little while. Playoff game. Should we go all black? Should we go black and white? What do you think? Let's go black and white look. Let's see. They're going to go red. We're going to go black and white. Let's jump into it. Fiesta Bowl. As we wait for the old Xbox loading screen, since I'm on OBS for this one, give you some social medias to look at here. Of course, we're streaming live on Twitch, and then you guys will be able to watch on demand on YouTube. We're going back to a Twitch format, Twitch format, and then a YouTube upload format. A lot of people were requesting that, so there's all the ways you can support the channel. Of course, Patreon if you want to go in depth, and we're going to do all the bowl game results at the end of the national championship over on Patreon as well. But we got a full bowl game preview show up on Patreon. That's a way you guys can support the channel. So there's how things are shaping up with the Arkansas Razorbacks, the runners-up in the SEC championship, and your Big 12 champions, the Utah Utes. Of course, the stat book as well is going to go up on Patreon. We're going to do one more year or until we lose. And those will be, the Utah Utes stat book will be uploaded. So I'm looking here at the history. And the last time we had an SEC team in the national championship, man, I'm scrolling through here. So this is season 22 that we're coming up on. And I'm scrolling through the history. And the last time we had an SEC team in the national championship was season 11 when Texas A&M was defeated by Ohio State. So this is season 22. Way back in season 11 was the last SEC team that made the national championship game. Pretty crazy when you think about it, considering in real life how they're usually there in real life pretty often. But Florida is going to make it back to the big dance. So the last time we were in this Fiesta Bowl is when we started this run. We're knocking off teams. It was a win over, I said Texas before, it was a win over Fresno State, 34-3 in the Fiesta Bowl. We would go on to defeat Texas. And, of course, last year in the national championship game, we defeated Fresno State 34-0. So we talked about our playoff history, where that's one thing we got to look at here, and I'll kind of read you some of these scores. You know, maybe I'll take a pause real quick before we jump into it to kind of let you know what we're going up against. So, fourth consecutive year in the college football playoff, and we have been an absolutely dominant team in the college football playoff. So, our first run in this recent run of the college football playoff was the Fiesta Bowl. We beat Fresno State 34-3, and then we won the national championship game 49-7 over Texas. The following year, we took on Tennessee in the Rose Bowl. Final score of that, Utah 14, Tennessee 3, national championship, Utah 21, Ohio State 3. And then last year, it was Utah 10, Miami 7 in a low-scoring rainy Orange Bowl, national championship, Utah 34, Fresno State 0. 6 playoff games, we have never allowed double-digit points. The most we gave up in a playoff game was 7. 7, 0, 3, 3, 7, and 3. So it has, we've not given up double-digit points. That's something I just wanted to throw out there. And Arkansas, a familiar opponent here, as we had a home-and-home with them recently. And I can give you some of those scores as we start off some of that. Again, we're going to get all the stat book stuff uploaded on our Patreon page. And big hole there for Brian up the middle, of course, on the Utah Utes being the #1 seed. We took the Fiesta Bowl as a close home advantage here.
1st and 10, ball on the 36.
Oddly enough, we were the 2 seed last year, which is how we ended up in the Orange Bowl. Brian's trying to put on the brakes. And most of this season, we were kind of disrespected at the 2 seed. What was Ohio State's record going into it? Trying to look now. Ohio State was 13-0. We were 13-0. And Ohio State got beat by Fresno State pretty soundly here. Pressure coming. A perfect pass there to Jim Perkins. So scores when we played the Arkansas Razorbacks here the last couple of years, so we did not play them last year. I thought we did, so it was the year before that we played Arkansas. And we had the home game, and we won 31-21. I think that was the where we were both number 1. Or they were 1 and we were 2, or they were 2 and we were 1. And then last year, 2 years before that, we played Arkansas, and it was 40-13 was the final. Or no, I got the wrong score here. So we played at Arkansas. 24-7 was the score 2 seasons ago. 24-7 at Arkansas. I think that was the 1 versus 2. And then we had hosted them the year before that, 40-13. So we had our way with Arkansas both times, but this is different here. Arkansas runners up, 2 losses on the year, but one of them to Florida in the SEC championship game. Florida proving their worth as a national championship team, so you can say a worthy loss for the Arkansas Razorbacks there. And then they had one other loss. I'd have to go back and look at the schedule to see what that was. But either way, 3rd and 7. Pretty well covered, but Mason connects with Johnny Davis. JD Davis, 20 yards. An 8-play drive to begin the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl here for a team that has won Rose Bowls and Orange Bowls and everything over the years. And, oh, that one was a very bad drop. I was going to say Mason so far had plenty of time in the pocket. So I always have to say this, ignore the scores at the bottom. We're using a tool, a playoff modification tool that the college football revamped guys put together, and it screws up all the bowl scores during the game to be able to do the college football playoff. So you'll have to tune into our Patreon show to get the results of all the bowl games here, because they're all, you know, shuffled up as they were. 3rd and 13, and Mason, and Bryant could not put on the brakes. Instead, he's going to be driven out. 51-yard field goal is a long one. Do you think? But 4th and 13 is long too.
It's 4th down.
I don't know. Let's try. This could be iffy here. That's about as high, so this would test. Okay, he does have the legs. I wasn't sure. 51 if he had the strength, but we'll put 3 on the board.
Richardson looks ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
And we'll see this Arkansas offense for the very first time trying to end this 65-game winning streak of the Utah Utes. Is it possible? Handoff to Raymond.
For Raymond, he just set a new team record for career rushing.
Oh, a team record. So he's big dog. Okay, we got to keep an eye out. That's a team history there. Oh, we got the TB Sports mascot Luna going nuts at the window here. Lumpkin. Ooh, and Alexander. Hit hard, but hangs on to the football here.
And that's just great execution on that short pass play.
It was a great read by the quarterback there to take the snap and throw it quickly to get the first.
3-0 Utah early. We have never given up double-digit points in a college football playoff game. 6 national championships for Coach TV Sports. 3 in the BCS era.
As a defender, it can be tough to match up sometimes.
3 in this recent run.
We've got a first and
Title
10.
victories over Fresno State, Texas, Ohio State. Previous national championship wins over Central Florida, Army, and Texas. And we know that the Gators knocked off the Oregon Ducks. That's Lumpkin. I don't know that one got away from him, or he just tossed that one out of bounds. But
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 41.
Lumpkin to the all-time record holder in Arkansas, as Willis Raymond, bulldozing guys over, picks up the first down. That's why he's big time, man. That's why he's the top dog, the head honcho. All right, big time. Lumpkin the Pumpkin connects it to Hill. We got WX Man joining us in the chat. Welcome in, WX. Long time listener, first time caller. Calling in here. What do you mean it says offline? We're online. How can we be offline? I'm looking at it right here.
So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
We're getting messages saying we're offline, but we are not. Oh, let me try it. Let me try it on this app. Twitch.tv/TB Sports 27.
This is the 10th play of this drive.
Yeah, we're definitely live, so I don't know. I don't know, WX Man. We are live. It's working on my end. Maybe you got a different browser or something. I don't know. Opens right up, and I'm live clear as day. While Arkansas putting a heck of a drive together here in this college football playoff showdown in the Fiesta Bowl. Lumpkin almost got sacked, and then in desperation heaved it into the back of the end zone. There's a great shot there of the audience, and nearly threw an interception.
And this is the 12th play of the drive.
So we had a lengthy drive to begin the game on our side. Now Arkansas follows up with a 12-play drive on their side. Lumpkin with the option play, and he gets lit up in the backfield by Eric Lambert, a man whose name we've called many times over the years with Utah. SK, can you see me? WX Man says I'm offline. SK Money joined in the house. We are back on Twitch. The people were asking for it. We're here on Twitch. Andrew Cross, he went to the NFL. He got drafted in the first round. Where did he get drafted? I don't know. We gotta make up a team where he got drafted. So he got drafted somewhere. The Jaguars to replace Trevor Lawrence. He's out of here. Hey, we're tied in the Fiesta Bowl 3-3 here. So we got Joe Mason, the new era. He's a senior, though, so he'll be one and done. 64 wins in a row. We have not lost in 64 games. Oh, no, it's a fumble. And Arkansas has it. Complete shambles. The 300 section shirts going crazy. Denver Broncos. They're going to be 16-0. Yes, SK Money in the chat. 16-0 Denver Broncos. That's what I'm talking about. That was a disaster. Look at this. Arkansas, they could end our playoff streak if they can get a touchdown here. If they get a touchdown, they would be the first team to get 10 points on us in a college football playoff game. What do you mean stuck on the field goal? How's everyone having trouble with Twitch? Maybe Twitch is terrible. Everything's hit refresh. Everything's running on my side. I'm literally looking at the game on the Twitch app. I think you guys just have faulty equipment. I don't know. I'm looking at the game on the Twitch app. Everything's running. Arkansas's got the ball. The only thing that's not working is Arkansas trying to score. Spurlock breaks the tackle, and the first team, it took 7 games. It took 7 games, 7 college football playoff games, but a team has double-digit points. Well, they got to get the extra point first, but a team potentially would have 10 points against our Utah for the very first time in the college football playoff, and Arkansas making the case. There was the debate, SK Money, the big debate over who should get the final spot between Colorado, Toledo, Arkansas, and Virginia Tech. Arkansas ultimately won out by the Patreon vote, and now they're trying to prove that they should be here. We're not going to run this one out this time. We don't even have the choice. We ran out last time. The fumble happened. It was a disaster. This is it. 65 wins in a row is on the line here. 4 consecutive undefeated seasons on the line. Winner takes on the Florida Gators in the national championship. It's either going to be an SEC championship rematch or it's going to be Utah and Florida. The first SEC team to make it to the big game in, what do we say, 12, 13 years? SK Money asked it. What? Can he do that on I don't know. Pressure on, boy. Nobody's open. Gets it to Davis up to the 40-yard line. Johnny Davis. Yeah, we got bad reports. You should have seen it, guys, at the big at headquarters today. We got bad reports that someone was spraying down the batteries, and turned out that got shut down real quick. Incorrect. Play fake. Oh no, another fumble. Oh, it's turning into a disaster. I have 6 national championships in 22 seasons. This is number 7, and we're going for 4 in a row. I can, if you remind me after this game, I can show you the coaching carousel. I've shown on a couple of past streams, but but just remind me and I'll show you. But we're going for 4 in a row, 65 consecutive wins. This is going to turn out to be like, you remember Arena Football, Grand Rapids, 16-0, we lost in the playoff? I know you were devastated. Man, end of the first quarter. Arkansas dominating here. So since we're back on Twitch, you guys are going to have to watch. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers series going. Baker Mayfield. I was with the Panthers. Coach Jake Delhomme. 2 years with the Panthers. Hired by the Bucs. And with Tennessee on College Football 25 with Peyton Manning, head coach. 1 playoff win in 8 years.
Stop right around the 8-yard line. It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
All right, first and goal. Back to the all-time winningest top running back in the history of Arkansas football. Request a series. Let's hear your series request. Yeah, Dan the legend. Dan the man. Big fan here. Handoff to Raymond. Breaks a tackle in Arkansas. Maybe we shouldn't have worn the blackout uniforms. We should have stuck with the school colors. Let's hear your series idea. It's about to be 17-3. This is not looking good, guys. I said I would do one more year. I would do one more Utah Utes year after this, or until we lose. Coach TB Sports one more year, and then we'll sim forward and just see how the team.
And he got all of this one. Great kick.
If you were a head coach, pick the plays but not the snaps. I don't know if you can do that in the newer games. In these older games, I mean, I think in this game you can do that, but I don't believe there's like a coach mode in the newer games. I'll have to look into that and see. But that could be interesting. That could be fun. I will look into that. Should I do it in college football or NFL?
Gives it off. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line.
And I'll have to see if the newer games do it. If not, we'll have to do it on one of these older games. It's been a while to do an arena football series, too. Maybe we got to break one of those out again. All right, second and we got to get going on this because we are struggling, to quote the Super Bowl III MVP. WX man knows I'm talking about. Super Bowl III. Mason finds Gardner.
Good job by the offensive line to pick up the linebacker on the blitz.
What do you mean? I was a great basketball coach, but nobody was watching, so I haven't done it anymore. It was Coach Shaq with Southern Miss. Coach Shaquille O'Neal. Should I bring that series back? Well, now they're supposed to be making the new college football game on 2K26 or whatever. But people are mad because it's not going to have every team. Perkins breaking loose. The juice is loose. I don't know. Can you say that? The juice is loose? That might be taboo. What do you mean? Yeah, basketball, I don't know. Rules in basketball are... I told you, we got different rules for basketball. We got to make them better. Handoff, Bryant. Will Bryant. You guys can look at my past streams. They're up on YouTube. TB Sports 27 on YouTube. I detail how we can make basketball a better game.
From the 17-yard line.
Big 3 championship recently in Miami 305. Won the title. Bounce House is back. Utah's back. Touchdown. Close the gap. RJ Harvey. I was ready to throw in the towel on that guy week 1, but had the big run at the end. I was told RJ Harvey's the man. What time is it? NXT starting soon. Might miss the first couple of minutes for the Fiesta Bowl here. Winner goes to take on the Gators in the title game.
Richardson has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Okay. See, we have not been able to stop Arkansas yet, which is normally... yeah, remind me when this game is over. I'll show you all the coaching stuff. I don't have 5,000 wins. I have a little over 200. But we'll kind of detail everything. Mostly with Utah, but I started off at Wyoming. 1 year at Wyoming as head coach. Then I got hired by Florida State as the defensive coordinator for 1 year. They had just come off of the national championship. And then after that, went to Utah as the head coach and have been at Utah for basically 20 seasons, 22 seasons. And even though I got the new game and we're playing with Tennessee, I haven't been able to retire yet from Utah because this team's just too much fun, damn it. Big time stop here, 3rd and 1. Oh my God, we whiffed on the option. Oh, they get the first down. That was terrible defense. WX man in the chat. Hey, everybody, send money to TB Sports on Patreon. Yes. If you wanted to request a stream like SK Money, patreon.com, TB Sports. Like Dan the Man. We got bonus videos. We're going to do the bowl game wrap-up. We got the bowl game preview up on Patreon. All the recruiting stuff for Tennessee. The WWE bonus shows. ECW One Night Stand. We're on Streamlabs. We're on Ko-Fi. You know, tip your waitress, try the veal, or try your waitress, tip the veal. I don't know. Yes, retirement donation. I'm semi-retired. I'm part-time. I stream sometime. I won't be able to stream the rest of the week.
He's taken down at the 48-yard line.
I'm going to Clearwater this weekend. Pier 61 recommendation by WX Man.
First down.
Is the weather going to be good this weekend? I don't know. Oh man, we cannot slow down Arkansas. Good weather. I'll let you know how it is. It's gonna be a rocking time. Yes, sir. Gonna visit the
Arkansas.
should be open. I didn't know it was closed. Gonna plan to visit the shop and the restaurant, and then roam around the town. Hogan's Hangout. I want to get the Hangout Burger.
And this is the
You know about the Hangout Burger?
The Razorbacks wide receiver went out with that.
So Richardson out with a mild concussion.
They're going to have to try to find a way to replace
So they got to deal with not being around that. Lumpkin gets glitched out and he goes down. So 3rd down and 8.
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 31.
For the defending 3-time national champs on defense. Oh, that should be a fumble. Come on. What do you guys think? Fumble? Fumble Ruski? I think so. They're going to go for it. 4th and 8. They are going to go for it. Oh my goodness, that was...
Did you see how calm he looked as he stood back there?
He looked way too calm. Super calm. Jason Mays. This is Damian Lumpkin.
It's the 11th play of the drive.
I don't even remember. Is that who we played when we played them before? Calm. Oh, how do you not tackle him?
Gets to about the 14-yard line.
We gotta have a big pep talk at halftime. Look at the missed tackle. It's the new Arkansas uniforms, I'm telling you.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 14-yard
This is the most
line.
competitive playoff game we've had in the last 3 years. I mean, I read through all the scores. Nobody scored 10 points against us. Arkansas about to hit
Pick up on the pass play.
24.
What, the defense did everything they could here. Give credit to the quarterback for putting this ball where it had to be
Another
for his receiver to catch it.
drive
And this
by the
is first
Razorbacks.
play of this drive.
I think WX Man, you're a proud Kansas graduate. Did you see? Oh, there a fumble! Yes, yes, yes.
The Razorbacks were really excited.
There we go.
They expect him to be a future
Donnell
top recruit.
ripped that ball out. That might be the game changer. That might change the whole pace of the game.
Kid down on the field after a play. Not sure
And he's hurt. Lumpkin down.
it's nothing serious.
My goodness, this could be the game changer right here. Yeah, did you see the fan gave up 25 grand to kick the ball at the Kansas bench? People are calling him a hero.
Tackle made at the 16.
All right, we got 2 minutes. Tie this one up. But we've had competitive games before. Remember we had the game. So Lumpkin's going to be out for a quarter. We'll see if we can take advantage here.
Top players going down earlier, but it looks
But we are we had the tight game with Tennessee and Miami a couple of years ago. Miller breaks loose,
inside the 30.
cuts across the field, down the middle. It's a touchdown, Utah, and an extra point away from the Fiesta Bowl being tied up.
He makes his 2nd touchdown grab of the game.
The quarterback knew exactly where to put the pass.
Joe Mason got lit up,
Good communication there.
trying to make the people forget about Andrew Cross. Cross out of here.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. He splits the
It's good.
uprights to the after
17-17 in the Tostadas
result, 7 points.
Fiesta Bowl.
Prepare your offense to think that we're going to have some success. These guys got to be coming over.
Did you guys hear big news? Cracker Barrel no longer going to remodel their restaurants. They remodeled 4 already. They won't remodel anymore.
You always want to go in the locker room with momentum, so as we get closer to halftime, I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays.
So Carter in for Lumpkin.
Knocked out of bounds, right around the 28-yard line. Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 28.
Carter.
And he's knocked out immediately.
Well, even with the backup in, they're still connecting.
Move at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes all you need to do is throw off the defender's timing just a little bit at the start of the
Joe
play.
Carter, isn't that a famous baseballer?
Zips it to the back.
Jailbreak screen and
The 47.
Lewis Raymond.
They connect on the pass play.
And timeout called by, I don't know what coach they got. Is it John L?
It's second down now. They're just a few feet away from that first down marker.
Carter to take off and gets tripped up. He had a whole lot of daylight in front of him.
Just throws this one
Carter chunks that one out of the back of the end zone. Or the sideline, rather. Good thing they're not near the end zone. Am I right, everybody?
ball on the 45
Come on.
line.
You guys are the greatest. Thanks for tuning in.
Swings it out there incomplete.
I know that this
Ooh, they call it incomplete. You only need 1 foot in college. Seemed like he had that foot.
worked all week long in practice on this play. The
3rd and 10. We can maybe get the ball back here with about a minute. You saw how quickly we could score.
Before the quarterback's throw, much of a chance
Maybe
to
get the
make
lead, the halftime lead here. Arkansas, they've capitalized on a couple of turnovers, but now our defense getting strong. Gotta get strong. There's the timeout, and they're gonna punt it. So we'll have a minute to try to get the lead here. What do you guys think? Should we play lawyer ball? Or, oh, they're gonna fake it. They tried to fake it. That was like 4th and 6, was it not? Trying to do that fake. They had a long way to go. Ryan Gilbert broke 1 tackle, but that looks like Troy playing Clemson out there with the fake. And now we get the ball in even better field position here. And now Arkansas is the one that's choking. Look at this. We might have single coverage here. Either Miller or Perkins. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. And he couldn't come down with it. We had the matchups that we wanted. A single one-on-one. You take the shot. Couldn't come down with it. I'll slide this. Let's see. We're looking here. We might have Miller going open here. Let's see. Oh my God, we could not. Do we call a timeout? Let's hold on to it. 3rd and 20. This is turning into a disaster here. Or do we just play for the half? Because if not, we're giving the ball back to Arkansas now with some time. We got to take a shot. I think we just go right across the field here. We're looking at Miller. If it's not there, maybe Mason hangs on to it and we try to just survive another day here. Catch is made by Miller. Gets the first down and steps out of bounds. That's big time business there as Mason to avoid the sack.
From the 47-yard line. It's
The
first
big
down.
sack. Look at 215 passing for Joe Mason. That's enough to make Andrew Cross blush. Mason feeling the heat, gets rid of it to Gardner. And the second timeout called by the Utes, 17-17. Tostada's Fiesta Bowl.
They come out in a 5-wide set.
What do you guys think? Davis maybe in the corner? Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this. Let's see if this will work. We're going to send Britt straight out. I'm thinking... Nope, they clamped down on it. Did not work. Did not work. So we're going to go to the corner. Nope. Oh, I thought he had a chance to break it. But they shifted over. You got to give credit to those guys. Credit where credit is due. The extra credit, give it to them. All right, where are we looking at? Davis part. We got one timeout, so we got to kind of go to the end zone, or else we're saying field goal. I'm looking at the clock. Oh, and Davis drops it. So 6 seconds. What do you just say? We play lawyer ball. We center it. We center it and play for the field goal here at this point. Take the points and take what was a tough outing into the locker room with the lead. We're going to halfback ISO here. Try to just center it up. Take the final timeout. Rick's here. Yes, Rick. Rick's the man. We love Rick. 4-3. He's got to go down here. 2-1. Oh, we almost ran out of time. Timeout called by Coach TB. That's what's going on here. All right, special teams to take a 3-point lead in the Fiesta Bowl. Oh, I hit the pause button. He almost shanked it. Richardson through the pipes, and it's 20-17. Utah's come back to take the lead. Going into halftime. To center it up. Oh, my God. What do you guys think? A couple turnovers. Arkansas. There's the debate if Arkansas deserved to be here. They went to the SEC championship, and they lost to the Gators. People said they should have been out of the playoffs. But they got in. Committee vote over Colorado, Toledo, and Virginia Tech. Those were the other contenders. We're going to see what Toledo does against Ole Miss in the New Year's Six. But we're going to get into the second half here. Get your DVRs recorded. We're not going to make NXT on time. We got a new follow. Soda46 now following us. Shout out. We'll shout you out if you follow us while we're live. We'll give you a shout out on air. Soda46, thanks for tuning in to TB Sports here. We're live on Twitch, on demand on the YouTube. Okay, this is going to be a pretty significant drive because we finally started to slow down Arkansas a little bit. So if they want to stay in this thing, this seems to be a pretty important drive to keep their momentum up. Lumpkin is back in. He was out with the injuries, comes back in. You know, it was with the abdomen injury, he's okay. A couple of crunches on the sideline, shake it off. He's going to be the pro here. And Lumpkin, right now, our defense getting knocked around like it hasn't been in a long time. I think the worst we did was that opening week against Nebraska last season. We were down 21-0. But Lumpkin got some big throws. We got a TB Sports mascot Luna the cat here, watching on here in the Cardinal Stadium. Handoff to the all-time running back, the record holder Willis Raymond in Razorback history. The era of Arkansas right now. They had a number 1, a number 2 ranking a couple of years ago when they played us. They've been in the SEC title game a couple of times. First time in the playoff, trying to be the first SEC team to get back to the national championship since Texas A&M 11 seasons ago. Tennessee was in the playoff last year, playing us in the Rose Bowl game. Or 2 years ago, rather, playing us in the Rose Bowl game. 3rd and 1 for Arkansas. They hand it off to Shelton. We're going to have to go to the virtual measurement on that one. And survey says virtual. It's a first down for Arkansas. What do you guys think of the virtual measurement in the NFL? It's taken a long time. In the USFL, the thing was quick. And in the NFL, they're sitting there for like a minute hovering over that thing. Lumpkin dumps it off short to Shelton, incomplete. We got E-Squad 71 joining us in the chat. Welcome, E-Squad. Thank you so much for the follow. Everyone check out E-Squad's YouTube channel in the chat here. Give the man some love. Hand off to Raymond. Raymond's been about shut down here in the latter half of this game. 47 yards on the ground. Still averaging 7 yards a carry, which is good, but most of that was early on in this game. And they've kind of been slowed up by the Utah Utes a little bit here. Lumpkin, screen out to Raymond. Breaks loose while I was just chastising the man. And he gets a big play, and Arkansas is, I thought it was going to be first and goal. They're going to say first and 10. So he's got over 100 yards if you take his receiving and his rushing into account. 16 first down for the Razorbacks. A team that has been more competitive than most, and they are definitely making a claim that they should have been in that number 4 spot. The last time we had a deep debate over the number 4 spot, or one of the final spots, it was whether or not Texas should have been in. They got in as a 3 to avoid the rematch with us, and then they ended up going on to the national title game. So Arkansas making their next claim here. And Lumpkin keeps it on the read option touchdown, and we mentioned how big a drive this was to begin the third quarter. Arkansas answers the doubters by taking the opening drive of the third quarter and driving down the field. And I think they might have more points than all of our 6 playoff opponents the last 3 years combined with 24. Nobody broke 10, and Arkansas's got 24. WX Man says, who's the new guy? E-Squad. Yeah, jump in, E-Squad. Wright's going to take it out. E-Squad 71. Follow the man. Got a little highlight reel of what we've seen so far in this first half. And now for Utah, the Utes, we got to answer back. 24-20. Fiesta Bowl. All right, it's enough of the highlights. You've seen it already. Highlight this, highlight that.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual.
Toledo. You can't look at the scores at the bottom of the screen because they're not accurate. We're using a playoff tool because there is no college football playoffs in this game, so the scores at the bottom are not accurate until we sim to the end. So Toledo might be winning, but they're not the actual correct teams or scores. So you have to tune into Patreon, patreon.com, TB Sports 27 for the bowl game wrap-up. Toledo's got Ole Miss in the Sugar Bowl as their bowl game because they got granted the New Year's 6 as the winners of the Alliance Conference. They defeated the Air Force Falcons in the Alliance Championship game. Dump a bunch of money on me, yes. Give me a tip. Tip me, Ko-Fi, Streamlabs. We'll shout you out. Give you a bunch of bonus content. Running game working well so far for Utah here in quarter number 3. I don't know if SK Money's bailed out or not. I was going to show him the coaching stuff at the end. We'll have to see. Mason complete to Davis. Johnny Davis. He's gone. He's out of here. That's all right. He can watch the on-demand on YouTube. TV Sports on YouTube. Is Rick still out there? Rick gone. Rick here. How's his tire? Get the tire fixed. Man in motion. Good blocking. 7 yards for Will Bryant. Gone. Is Teddy there? Teddy gone. What about on hell? On hell. E squad gone. Everyone's gone. 2nd and 3. Back to the rushing attack. Big opening for Bryant. He's ping-ponging off of everybody. 65 yards. Yes. How's the funk man? 1st and 10, Joe Mason. The blackout uniforms here in the playoffs. Rolling out. Incomplete. 65. That's the dream, right? The American dream. Get a house.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Publix charging double money. I don't know. But yeah, Toledo and Ole Miss should be a good game. New Year's 6 game. Mason under pressure. Oh, and Gardner comes back and makes a terrific catch. What are the other New Year's 6? We got Colorado and Ohio State. We got Northwestern and Air Force. Of course, we had Florida and Oregon. Virginia Tech and South Carolina. Some good matchups here. 1st and 10 for the Utes. Back to the passing attack. And Mason to run it this time. And get shoved out of bounds after a 9-yard pickup here in the home of the Arizona Cardinals. I want to go to the stadium one day. Help me fund it. TB Sports, Patreon, Streamlabs, Ko-fi. Fund my mission to go see an Arizona Cardinals game. I've seen them play one time against the Jaguars in Jacksonville. I got to get to a Broncos game, too. They're going to tear down the stadium in 2031. You hear that? Walmart's building a new stadium, privately funded. No taxpayer money. So I got, how many years? 6 years to get to a game in the old stadium before they tear it down. So 6-year mission here. 2nd and goal. Do we just keep running it? Let's try one pass. Let's try a Russell Wilson here on the goal line. A Pete Carroll on the goal line. We got Perkins. We got Gardner. Hey, it worked. That's how you're supposed to do it, Russell Wilson. So both teams take their opening drive in the quarter, go down and score. And Florida, who had an easy matchup, sitting back watching this one. This is the 4-team playoff in this game. Of course, when we play College Football 25, which we haven't done yet on Twitch. We got plenty of videos up on YouTube, but we are the Tennessee Volunteers on the new college football game, PS5, HD, 4K. Peyton Manning, head coach. Already started off the season with a loss to Florida State. And then a win over Middle Tennessee. I think we got Northern Illinois on the schedule next. Go Huskies. Lumpkin keeps it himself again with the read option. Damian Lumpkin. You guys remember that old, what was it, the E-Bomb World video, the Lumpkin, the grandma? You ever seen that, WX Man? I'll send it to you. You know, the Lumpkin. Lumpkin goes with the screen, and they've been very successful. Oh, he fumbled it! And now Arkansas is getting the fumbles. We had all the fumbles early. Let's see. Did he touch the ground? I think that came out. That is out of there. Yeah, that is out of there. Let's capitalize right now. We're going to go play fake, and we're going to take an immediate shot at the end zone. Who should we go for? Perkins, maybe? Miller? Right, a couple of candidates. There's the fake. Did anyone bite? We got no one. We're going to try it here. Oh, my goodness. We almost gave it right back. Didn't work out here. No turnovers, though, for Joe Mason.
the quarterback wants to go with the football.
65 game winning streak on the line. We shattered the 1940s Oklahoma Sooners record. Mason out of the pocket here. Throws it on the move. Caught by Miller, and it's a first down. The coaches in the comments chastising. Could have thrown it sooner. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Famous words from the playoffs. He had the coulda, woulda, shoulda. Jim Mora. The RXFL, we got the Mora Trophy in the Ultra Bowl. Our Legends League. History Legends. All right, 2nd down and 4. I think this would be the biggest lead of the game if we can get a touchdown here. Thrown into some heavy traffic and drops down to the turf. 3rd and 4. We're going to go for the Z spot. You guys know the Z spot? Mason open, connects with Miller, stays on his feet. And he's going to get down to the 5 or 6 yard line here. Marcus Miller, 151. Now I can go back to running the ball a little bit. Joe Mason about to cross the 300 yard mark. Look at that. We've almost caught up in first downs. They are going to mark it at the 6. Delayed handoff to Bryant. Down to the goal line here. You can sneeze and fall forward. Get that one with the acid. Clean the acid.
Utah is up by 3.
And a touchdown. So a huge fumble that Utah capitalizes on. This is quite a high-scoring game from what we had last year with Miami and the year before that with Tennessee. Where we had the Rose Bowl where it was 0-0 at the half and the Miami game in the rain. And Utah looking for a 7th consecutive playoff victory going back 3 years and looking for a win here, which would give them a 4th straight 14-0 season. And if WX Man comes back, or SK Money rather, comes back, I'll show him the coaching history. If not, he'll have to sign up for Patreon. So I'll put the stat book on there. Lumpkin back to another really important drive because they're down by 2 scores. Again, winner gets the Florida Gators in the national championship, which would be a return match from the SEC championship if Arkansas wins. Lumpkin gets glitched out again. It happens. Nothing I can do about that in the game.
And got penetration into the backfield. Nice job by the safety to clean up the mess.
Time will strike 0 in the 3rd quarter. Number 1, Utah, 34. Number 4, Arkansas. The SEC runners-up, 24. Razorbacks down by 10 as we head in to the witching hour. All right. Lumpkin. Oh, gets drilled from behind. He's going to feel that one. Lumpkin the pumpkin. That's what the folks in the comments are saying. You got to join us live on Twitch to see the chat room live. If you're watching on YouTube, it's still fun, but you're going to miss all the fun being live with us on Twitch. Packed house. We had one guy came in for 2 seconds, dropped his YouTube link and bounced. What was that guy's name again? He's already gone. They're going to punt it. 4th and 11. Arkansas is going to punt the ball here. I don't know. You're down by 10. That could be a questionable move. We're going to see.
This receiver's been having himself
How about a
great
game
game.
tracker? Looking at 87 here, Miller.
This is a guy you want to pay attention to. He
He's
runs
got
very
almost 200
precise
yards
routes. He does a
receiving, I
really
want to
good job of
say.
keeping the defender
I think we're going to get the
away
stat
from
line
having
here in a
chance to make
moment.
play on the ball.
And the funny thing is, he's racked up
E-Squad. Yeah, where's our guy E-Squad? Yeah, Marcus Miller, 151, 2 touchdowns. E-Squad came, dropped his YouTube in the comments, and bounced. Gone. All right, 7.5 to play here. And Bryant. He had the pump and dump, yes. One too many pumps.
They got the better of him that time.
Pump this.
From their own 16-yard line.
Still an entire quarter to go here in the fourth, so plenty of time, but Arkansas playing field position right now. Mason, nobody open, and that's going to end up being a loss of 5 yards. So it's 3rd and 18. Do we run it and just punt it and play defense, or try to take a shot on 3rd and 18, a long 3rd and 18? It's been a bad couple of plays for the Utes. Mason. Got an open man, and ooh, they were ripping away at the football. So Arkansas does pull off the 3 and out. I am going to schedule Utah with Tennessee. If I don't get fired by the Volunteers, we will do a home and home with the Utah Utes.
Mays is back deep to return the punt.
All right, Arkansas has got to have, oh, look at that, Mays, Billy Mays, Jason Mays. Arkansas has got to have it on this drive here. Over 100 plays between the two of us. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm missing NXT right now. I got it recording, but let's see what we're missing. We're going to be tuning in right after this. NXT complete by Hill. What do we got so far? We got Javon Evans and Josh Briggs going at it. NXT Homecoming coming up. We got the speed tournament tonight too. So good stuff. Big drive for Arkansas, giving it to the all-time yards leader in Arkansas football history, and Willis Raymond with the first down. 10-point game, 5.5 to play. I'll give SK Money a 2-minute warning if he comes back to see the coaching stats. If not, we'll just end it after this. And I don't know when we'll do the national championship. Sometime next week, because probably won't stream the next 2 days. And then Friday, I think we'll go to some high school football. Saturday, going to Clearwater. Sunday's NFL day. Lumpkin completes it to Mays. So again, if you want us to stream full time, patreon.com/TBSports27. Walk in, tell them to stick it, say I'm going to YouTube full time. Work from home, come on.
From the 15-yard line, first down.
Still 5 minutes to go in this game. A lot of dang time on the board here. Lumpkin gets glitched again. No, he breaks out of it to Jason Alexander. Danny Alexander for the first down. I was in the pool. I was in the pool. You know, he was married to Britney Spears for a time, Jason Alexander. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, George isn't at home. It was almost a touchdown by Sheldon. 4.5 to play by Arkansas. So it was working out for him. The shrinkage there. Working out for Arkansas, the punt. Back to Sheldon, trying to push his way in, and Utah wins out. Big number 58, Terry Hurd. Like a whole herd of buffalo pushing back.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Now Arkansas has got to try to score quickly here because time is winding down. 3rd and goal. They are going to throw the ball, and it is a touchdown for the Razorbacks. It's going to be the Summer of George or the Summer of Arkansas if they can get to the national championship. So they have plenty of time to kick it deep here. We can't play conservative. We got to keep moving. 34-31. One of the more competitive playoff games we have been in. It's out the books now. The 6 playoff games. I read all the scores at the beginning of the stream. The 6 playoff. Oh, look at this! Right down the sideline and gets shoved out. I read all the scores. Never anyone scored more than 9 points. No one scored more than 7 points on us in a playoff game over 6 playoff games. Never double digits. Arkansas put up 31 here on YouTube.
So if the score holds, they'll be hoisting up their...
No, we're on Twitch now. We're on Twitch. It's Twitch. It's going to be on YouTube. Someone might be watching on YouTube. I don't know. We're on Twitch. I'm shrinking. I got the shrinkage right now. The Utes. Mason. Rolls. Throws it on the move to Marcus Miller. I don't know who's going to be your MVP, but Marcus Miller closing in on a nice 200 yards. Could wind some of this clock down. Maybe we go into clock chew. I don't know. Get 20 seconds to run off the clock here. Get him to jump. Give him a... What are they doing calling out? The clap? The clap here? Oh, I just scared the hell out of Luna. Oh! Almost had a good opening up the middle. Let's change it to clock chew here. We just got to get a couple of first downs, and we might be in the money here. All right, we're going to go into adjustments, the tempo, conservative to chew the clock. We're going to do a halfback / fake end around. You guys know what that means? The receiver's going to come across. We're going to fake it. Can't rest on our laurels. Oh, we don't got a lot of time here. Bryant with the first down. And we're going to get another 40 to come off the clock here. We're doing this one for Cracker Barrel. When are we going to get the Cracker Barrel Fiesta Bowl? We still got to get a touchdown, because if we get a field goal, it's still going to be an opportunity for Arkansas to take the lead. So I think we got to start throwing it here now. They're going to take their timeouts. We're going to go slant. We're going to go stick. We're looking for X. If he's not open, we're going to maybe go for A or RB. There we go. Open. Had to wait a little bit. Perkins. And the timeout called. So now we can go back to the ground game. Deal or no deal. And get them to use another timeout. Get maybe one more run to get 40 off the clock. Still got to try to get into the end zone here. The Arkansas defense unable to get one of their world-famous 3-and-outs they just had. So we're going to run it one more time, and then depending on how this run goes, either run it again or throw it. Okay, so here you go, guys. Here's the scenario. We either run it one more time, take another 40 off the clock, give them the ball back with a minute to get a touchdown, or we throw it. Possibly the clock stops to give them more time, but then we get a shot to end it. I think we are going to go curly curls here. And hopefully they're going to run far enough here to pick up the first down. We got it. And, oh, he dropped it. Oh, no. Oh. Whew. He dropped it. My man got hit and he dropped it. So we got to go for the field goal, which will give Arkansas a minute. Who was that? Was that Miller, who's been good all game? No, it was Davis. That would have won the game. That would have sent Utah to a 4th consecutive national championship. Instead,
So it's 4th down.
the fans are saying fake it in the chat.
Try for 3 points.
I don't know. Richardson, kick is good.
Through the uprights.
So Arkansas has to score,
I think you got to give credit to the quarterback.
and they can end the 65-game winning streak. This would be number 65, so I guess a 64-game winning streak for an Arkansas-Florida national championship. A minute 14,
He just drills this one.
and the 64-game winning streak is on the line on this drive in the Fiesta Bowl in the playoffs.
Late in the 4th quarter in a one-possession game, and poise is what it's all about here. Who's going to have it and who won't?
We got to get locked down, locked and focused. Lumpkin. Oof, completes it to Hill.
The 43.
No timeouts. Clock does stop for those old guys to move the chains. The old timers hustle down the sideline. Let's get that clock moving. Come on. Oh, that drop.
He wants it all.
Ooh,
Who's picked off?
that would be an awful way for 64-game winning streak to end with a, I mean, not even a drop. He had it and then just got hit and let it go.
From their own 43-yard line. 2nd down. Here comes the pressure. Going deep.
And there's the interception.
Intercepted. And they'll return
Runs it back. Out of bounds. Don't want to fumble it. That's going to take us to the national championship. Arkansas had us on the edge of our seat.
defense. They couldn't have picked that off at a better time.
50-50 shot.
The quarterback trying to force that pass, especially at this
Intercepted. And it's Florida and Utah. And Utah becoming the most hated team for people that want to see variety in their national championship. A 4th year in a row to go to the national championship. 65 wins in a row as we were tested beyond belief here by Arkansas. Going into this year, they had us ranked low, and we had to fight our way back to number 1. But damn it, we're here. SK Money, you want to see the...
Take some time off that clock.
You want to see it? I don't know. I'll show WX Man real quick. How's that? Be a good guy. Wind the clock, and Utah headed back to the national championship game where we will take on the Florida Gators.
A great one to win, a really tough one to lose. Utah 37.
Ooh, that was a good battle, huh?
As we finish up the broadcast, what do you have to say about how
I would have said play of the game. I mean, that was a good one. I'd say play of the game was the interception.
played a good game out there, but they needed to make 1 or 2 more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
What do we... I'll tell you what. Since WX Man's here, I'll simulate the New Year's 6 games. Which I believe I can do. I don't think that breaks anything in my... I don't think that breaks anything, but we can see what Toledo and some of the other teams did in the New Year's 6.
Take a look at our choice for today's player of the game. He made a big
Or maybe I have to wait. I don't know.
win.
I don't think it breaks anything. We're going to find out.
Third game of the year, making their record 11-3.
There you go. Another Fiesta Bowl for Utah. I think that's our 4th. We had the one in real life against Pitt. Then we beat Fresno State. We had a win against Baylor in the Fiesta Bowl. Ohio State as well. We've had a couple of Fiesta Bowls. So another one for Utah. But, of course, the big prize, the national championship, which we will be playing for once again as we will be taking on the Florida Gators. Whew. Get you on the edge of your seat here, huh? 37-31. Yes, I want to exit. All right, hang with us, WX Man. I'm going to show you some stats here. And add the Fiesta Bowl, but I got so many trophies, I got to kick one out every time. Should I show you the trophy room? I don't know how up to date it is, because we have to keep kicking out trophies. Trophy room. There's our national titles. I'm pretty sure we have 6. It's only showing 5. There's all our Big Ten trophies, Pac-12. And then our bowl trophies, our Fiesta Bowls, a couple of Rose Bowls, Orange Bowl. We have more, but again, we have to keep kicking them out to be able to add the trophies, because we just got so many. Our Heisman's, our Coach of the Years, big time. WX might be gone. I don't know. I'll show them real quick. Coach, if SK Money wants to see this, he can tune in. Coaching contract here. You can see what we've done over the years. There's where we're in the middle of it. This big run. But we started off, we got, to answer his question, 19 years at Utah, 240 wins. We started here, 2015, went 7-6. Then we won the national title. We had the kind of down years. And then we came back, went to the Rose Bowl. There was the Fiesta Bowl win, so you can count them up. There's a national championship, another national championship, some Rose Bowls in between, and then moving to the Big 12, and then the 3 champs. So we had 6 national championships. How many Fiesta Bowls? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Fiesta Bowls, plus the one they won against Pitt in real life, which would be here. So a grand total of 5 Fiesta Bowls. There's the Sugar Bowl. All the other bowl wins going back the years for Utah here. So we got Rose Bowl, we got Orange Bowls, we got Fiesta Bowls, but we have not gone to a non-New Year's 6 bowl game since 2022. I mean, it's been Rose Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, National Championship, Rose Bowl, National Championship, Rose Bowl. That was a Rose Bowl. One of those was a Fiesta Bowl. And then we are on the run right now. So, yeah, we are on a hell of a run, as you can see. We've had some up and down years over the years, but we are in the midst of a great run, and that's why we're coming back for one more year, and we might just have to keep coming back until we lose. I can't end the dynasty right now in retirement. I don't know, maybe 2 more years. We got to keep going, but we are looking at a 4th consecutive 15-0 year, 66 wins in a row on the line against the Florida Gators. Let me show you guys. I don't think it breaks anything, but we'll actually, just in case it does, let me save. And then I'll do the New Year's 6 games for you, and then we'll end this stream and get ready for the national championship whenever we stream that sometime next week. So I got to pick the device, got to pick my memory card here, and save over top of this. Yes. And then I will go back into the not the hack, but the revamped thing. You see Joe Mason, the numbers. I mean, he's about 100 yards away from being the top dog here. But unless, I don't know if I do this second time, if it'll mess it up. Maybe we should just wait. Or can I do a second save? I guess I can do a second save. All right, let's see. Let's see who wins your New Year's 6, because we'll know. And then I'm going to go through the other bowl games on Patreon. So I'll give you a taste of the New Year's 6 just to see, and then we'll go through the other bowl games. So your other New Year's... oh, I went to the wrong... I need to go to the other thing here. The scores and schedule. Okay, so the New Year's 6 games, we got the Orange Bowl. So let's see, Virginia Tech, could they have made a claim? They were ACC champs. Let's find out. And Virginia Tech, I don't like how it just resets you there. They did win, so argument could be made for the ACC champs. Could have maybe had that final playoff spot. Here's for WX Man, Toledo and Ole Miss, the Alliance champ. And the end results is Ole Miss knocking off Toledo 35-21. That'd be a fun Gator Bowl there, Oklahoma State. We got the Rose Bowl. Ohio State, Colorado. Colorado was the other one that was making their case. And it's a 0-0 there. What the heck? And Colorado beats Ohio State big. So Colorado, all the teams that didn't get in are winning their New Year's bowl games. Maybe could have made that claim. So very, very interesting. And then the final New Year's 6 one, where is it here? The Cotton Bowl somewhere. That's all the way up here. Wow. Is Air Force, Northwestern. We sim forward, and the win is Air Force knocking off Northwestern, the Big Ten runners-up, who nearly was in the college football playoff if they had beaten Oregon. But a huge win for the runners-up in the Alliance, defeating the runners-up in the Big Ten Conference there. ACC champs victorious, and then the big blowout here, Colorado. So Colorado's definitely going to feel it, but let's look at the schedules real quick. Is there a way to just look at a team's schedule? Do you have to... I think, yeah, here maybe. We can kind of see what Arkansas did real quick. We're in a little bit of overtime, but that's okay. Let's look at Florida. Florida's schedule. So their one loss was to Alabama by 3. And you can see where Florida didn't beat too many ranked teams, but where they were pretty down, including that win over Arkansas in the SEC championship. Arkansas got in. Their only loss was to Alabama, and then Florida in the title game with wins over Ole Miss and Texas A&M, which kind of gave them the nod, some big wins. And then we were talking about Colorado making a claim. Pretty solid season, but the thing that hurt Colorado down the stretch here, the loss to Kansas State by 10, and then this 31-0 loss to Utah. A lot of people pretty much said, yeah, you guys shouldn't be in the playoff despite some other dominant games, but a huge blowout victory over Ohio State for Colorado. People wondering. And then the other ones were Toledo and Virginia Tech, who were both unranked and had multiple losses. So either way. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It is going to be the Gators and the Utes in the national championship as we go for 66 wins in a row, 4 straight national championship games, and a 4th consecutive national championship. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time here. And don't forget to support the various TB Sports channels.